Good morning, students. Today in this video we are going to learn about direct and indirect speech, the change of tenses, and the tense that we are going to see today is simple past to past perfect, direct and indirect speech. Okay, first understand what is simple past. Simple past tells you about an action that took place in the past, that has been done before. Okay, not at present, not in future, but at past, which is already done. Okay, and we can simply identify the sentence whether it is in past or present time by looking at the verb. If the action word is indicating about past, then simply understand that it is in past tense, simple past. Okay, so that was about simple past. Now what is past perfect? Past perfect is also denoting an action which was completed at a specific time. Okay. Now what do we do in simple past? How do we form the verbs? Verbs, in the verb, suppose pass, P-A-S-S, you pass the examination. Ravi pass the examination. Okay, Ravi passes the examination, and I have to mention that I have to tell that Ravi has passed his examination. The moment I add ed to it, the verb becomes in past tense. Okay, what do we do in past perfect? How do we form sentences in past perfect? We use had plus the past form of the verb. Okay, had plus past form of the verb. Okay, subject plus had plus the past form of the verb and the object. Okay, so that is the structure for past perfect, and the structure for simple past is subject plus the verb, and the verb will be present in the past form and the object. Okay, now while forming indirect speech, from direct to indirect, the simple past tense changes to past perfect. Okay, simple past changes to past perfect. The example that I took over here, the first example, the first sentence says, he said, comma, in the quotation mark, Bill arrived on Saturday. Okay, Bill arrived on Saturday. The verb arrived is present in the past form, simple past form. Okay, and the speech is within the quotation mark. Now when we are forming it into an indirect speech and we are asked to write an indirect speech, what are we going to do? I told you the structure for past perfect. We use had plus the past form of the verb. Okay. Now, first of all, we have to take this. Direct speech out of the quotation mark. Then it becomes he said. He said. This is the reporting verb. That we are using to join the sentences, and that acts as a conjunction. Reporting verb plus the reported speech is over here. Okay, between the reporting verb and the reported speech. He said that. Now come to the speech, the direct speech, and we have to change it into past perfect. So now it becomes he said that Bill is the subject over here, had arrived, subject plus had plus past form of the verb, had arrived on Saturday. Okay, so now your sentence becomes indirect speech and it changed to past perfect tense. Okay, so remember that whenever a sentence is given in past form, simple past, you have to change it into past perfect in indirect speech. Okay, and the structure for past perfect is subject plus had plus the past form of the verb and the object. Okay, and I've already taught you about the structure for each and every tenses, so please continue with revising each and every tense and the structure, because without structure you will be confused a lot. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.